Today, we're talking about how to free up 40 hours a week of your time. I know you think it's not possible, but it is. Hi there, my name's Max Simon. I dressed up for you today. So here's the problem. Everybody's out there growing their business and working on all these things. And the reality is, you need help. You need more support, more team members, more contractors helping you grow your business. And yet I know something after training thousands of people, which is that somewhere in your mind, you're thinking to yourself, it's too difficult to find good people. They won't do as good of a job as I could, and I don't have the money to pay them. And let me confront those unconscious thoughts so directly. Because the first thing you need to realize came from an interaction that I had from a dear friend named Vishen Lakhiani, who runs an amazing company called Mindvalley. And Vishen told me once that he had this realization that no matter how smart, how intelligent he was, there was no possible way to make the impact in the world and grow the business to the size he wanted doing it by himself. And then if instead he simply started attracting and training people to do all the things that he was currently doing, he was able to actually make a much bigger impact in the world. I heard that and really took it to heart, like really took it in, and realized that he was right. And what it also made me realize is that I, in fact, am dispensable. That the vast majority of things that I'm doing that I think I'm the only person in the world that can do is actually just my own limitation. It's just not true. You have to realize that what you do is not so important that somebody else couldn't do it as well. Right? Just let it settle in and realize it. Because the truth is, anything you're doing is something that you could either train somebody else to do or find somebody who's an expert in already. The second thing, though, is to get really clear on what you want somebody to do that's maybe not so easy for you or is taking up a lot of your time. That usually looks like technology and marketing and a lot of the admin and even bookkeeping. All those things are stuff that somebody else probably could not only do better than you, but would also be more effective in it as well. And the third thing is to actually be willing to let go. I can't tell you how many teams I meet where they're behind the scenes going like, please, the boss has to leave me alone. Because they're so worried about losing control or things being done differently than the way they want them to, that you just micromanage like crazy. And when you do that, not only do you restrict their creativity, but then what's the point of having them in the first place? You gotta give it some space to breathe. If you follow this wisdom, I promise you that the vast majority of what you're doing now is something you won't actually have to do anymore. And then you can spend your time getting really creative. And the other part of this is that when you actually follow this blueprint, you'll also find you attract amazing people who are so creative and imaginative and great at what they do because you're giving them the permission to do it. So that's what I have for you today. I would love to hear some of the things that you do to free up your time. I'd also love to hear what are the ways that you empower the people or the contractors that you work with to do what they do best. Leave a comment below. I and everybody else here in the tribe would love to hear about it. And as always, if you are not part of the Big Vision Business Insider Tribe, head on over to the website, bigvisionbusiness.com, enter your name and email address. We'll send you free training and exclusive invitations to events that you just can't get access to anywhere else. And of course, if you liked this episode, share it over the social interweb networks and subscribe to YouTube right now. And remember, your big vision is possible. You just need to keep going, keep growing, and keep sharing your message with the world. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Much love. These paintings in here are pretty trippy. Thanks so much for your time. I don't know how to dress myself. I'm so corporate. I'm so business. Look at how business I am.